Hello, it's me, Amanda. I'm going to try to do a couple video blogs just to sort of see how that goes and give my friends out there a little live Amanda time. It's just something a little different. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll see how it goes. The thing is that I'm a little bit more eloquent when I write, but when I am writing, my fingers don't move nearly as quickly as my mind. So I thought by doing this, maybe I would be able to get things out a little bit better. So there are two things I want to talk about. One is about stamps, like postage stamps, and the other one is about something that I read recently in it's Joseph Chalushkin's The Book of Jewish Values, which I'll explain later. Anyway, so first thing, I went to the post office today to get some stamps to mail out holiday cards and some Hanukkah cards. And every year there's always generic stamps, you know, there's like, I don't know, snowmen, which I don't necessarily associate with Christmas, I associate it with wintertime. But usually there's like snowflakes or something, you know, something generic. There's like Kwanzaa stamps, Hanukkah stamps, Christmas stamps with baby Jesus or something, and then there's snowflakes. And so I go to the post office today, all stoked to get my snowflake stamps, and they didn't have any. They had Mary and baby Jesus, Christmas. They had some very colorful Kwanzaa stamps, some very nice Hanukkah stamps, and then they had these. These are like the alternative this year. And you can see you have the snowman, nice and generic, a teddy bear, whatever the heck that means. The phone is ringing. Be right back. Entire life, and there was never a person who said hi to him first. He was always the first to say, hello, how are you? Hi. Shalom. And so there's this story about this rabbi before the Holocaust who he had this trait. He would greet everyone he met, and he would go on these daily walks, and he would go out into the field, and he would greet this farmer, and this farmer, what's his name here? In the fields near the town there was a farmer who he used to pass. "Good morning, Herr Mueller," he would greet him. "Good morning, Herr Rabbiner," the man would respond. And then World War II erupts, the guy goes off to be in the army, the rabbi, he hides out, eventually gets sent off at Auschwitz, I believe, yeah. He was at Auschwitz, and he was in the line where they say left, right, you know, you go left, you die, you go right, you live. People, and the rabbi gets up there, and he looks up at the German soldier, and he says, "Good morning, Herr Mueller." And the guy says, "Good morning, Herr Rabbiner," and he goes, "Rabbi, what are you doing here?" And so he told the rabbi to go to the side that caused him to live. Not being very eloquent about this, but I mean that's an amazing story. And so he got transferred within the week to a place that was a lot less damaging than Auschwitz, and he survived the war. And he went on to talk about how it was such a simple thing. It was just saying hello to this man every day for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and it saved his life. I mean, when it came down to it, that was, I mean, my God, you know? And so I was thinking, as I got on the bus today, you know, I always say hi, I always say good morning to the bus driver, and I noticed that not a lot of people do that. And I don't think that it's necessarily this Midwestern hospitality, because, I mean, I'm in Chicago. Chicago's still the Midwest, and a lot of people move here because they want a big city, but they want Midwestern hospitality. But I don't see that here all the time. I mean, I did when I first moved here, and I think it was because, you know, I was looking for it, but now I just don't see it, you know. I bid good morning to professors in the hallway. I say, you know, hi to even random people. I don't know, to me it's sort of a connection. I want to be connected to people. I want people to think that I notice them, you know, even a stranger. And, you know, I want bus drivers to know I'm thankful that they're taking the time you know, that they took on the job of making sure I get to where I'm going safely and quickly, so I don't have to pay, you know, thousands of dollars for a car and hundreds of dollars a month for gas and parking and, you know, all the junk that comes along with having a car. And a lot of people don't do that. I think they take it for granted. So, I guess in a way in my own way, you know, I'm trying to live up to Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, you know, greeting those before they greet me. It's a virtuous thing to do. Anyhow, so that's that. That was my thought. One other thing, after lots and lots of struggling with UPS, it seriously took a week to get the problem figured out, and I'm absolutely frustrated with them, but that's a whole nother story. I got a new menorah. I posted recently about which menorah should I get. Well, this is my old menorah. This was the first menorah I bought. I bought it from a Walgreens before shul one night, and it was a pretty embarrassing Hanukkah. It was my first Hanukkah. I bought this when I got home from synagogue that night. It was like the first night of Hanukkah. I lit every candle. I put candles in every little thing, and I lit them all. And then I was like, ooh, it's pretty, let's take a picture. And I have a picture of it. And it was only like a couple days later, I did that for a couple days, and then realized I was running out of candles and something had to be wrong. And so I did a little internet searching and found out I was absolutely ridiculously wrong. So my new menorah is beautiful. I am so in love with it. I think it's gorgeous. Is that not beautiful? Check that out. Beautiful. I'm curious where this comes from. I don't see a made-in thing, but my gosh. So yay for new menorahs. Hanukkah fast approacheth. Get your gelt. And if you can hear music in the background, I'm listening to the Levies, who I posted about yesterday. It's such good music. It's absolutely wonderful. But I guess that's it for now. So I'm gonna go edit this, post it, see what people think. So hi friends. I miss you all. I haven't seen a lot of you in a long time. So we'll see how the video blogging goes. I have a whole lot to blog about, especially with Hanukkah coming up and the holidays. It's a very interesting time of year to be a Jew by choice, because you know, your family wants to celebrate Christmas, you want to celebrate Hanukkah, but Hanukkah is not as big of a deal as people make it out to be. It's such a minor holiday, but it falls during that time of year that you sort of have to compete, or feel like you're competing, or feel like you're compensating. And I can't wait to have kids, because I'm sure that's just going to be absolutely mind-numbingly exciting to have to explain to them Santa Claus and everything. So, shalom, Laila Tov, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you later.